This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna push pause because I gotta mute mine too. Hold on. How you mute it? Oh, on the headset, right?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have two.
Allah. Now, what were you saying, Skip? Skip. Yeah, what was you saying? Huh? Yo, he getting out of pocket. Yeah. That's against the right.
First quarter.
Yep.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Looks for
Thank you.
but it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Woo!
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Yeah, I can't really hear you. How you turn it? Oh, let me turn the volume down.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here,
yeah, Skip.
And it's good.
Skip. Hold on. This is still... Can you hear me? All right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback.
Go ahead and put on pause and all right, School. Take your phone with me. I'm gonna go upstairs and do a little bit of stuff upstairs real quick. Yo. Yo. That's cool. All right. Yeah, I feel you. Hello? Hello? Man, I don't know how they be getting through with all these, uh, for
the end line.
yeah, I don't know how they be getting through all these fraudulent what's called, man. Now I don't hear my music. I don't hear
Jackson
my
and the
volume.
Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard
No, I don't hear my
line.
volume. Where's my volume at?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, come on. That was right in my guy's hand.
Mark Andrews. Give him 13 yards on the
Oh,
opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder.
It was right in my guy's hand. You saw that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. It's brought in by Kevin White. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch. They love those rack yards.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. This is Marshall, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They don't want it, fellas. Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
I don't know what that might do.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. No gain on the play there.
You really think he's going somewhere? scared to go for it.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker,
Why?
Justin
Come on,
Tucker,
man.
out onto the field.
That's corny.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good.
That's corny.
And they are on the board. But
Think
still
about this.
trailing.
Bill
It's
Belichick
7-3.
will go for it.
So they put
Andy
together a
Reid will
good
go
little
for it
drive there,
sometime.
but ultimately stalling out in the red
Man,
zone.
Bill Belichick, I mean, Andy Reid used to go for it onside kick right from the gate.
But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to float this over the...
Oh, come on. How he get...
Picked off at the 28.
Oh, man. How he get right in front of him?
At the 28-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here.
I got robbed.
Get a little worried.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skill.
Oh, there we go.
And it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
That's what I'm talking about.
Boys,
The big boy
right
getting
there.
that
He got to
going.
rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people
The
on
big
their feet
boy.
every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lamar Jackson, he's not my little Lamar Jackson.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Detroit!
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is
Oh, come on, man. Who the heck was that?
Baltimore. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
And that'll carry
he
over
had
the
that-
back
he had
line of
that-
the
he
end
had that
zone for
win.
a touchback.
That's
now
why
the
it went
Browns
all the way up
offense,
like
they get
that.
ready to head back onto the
The thing
field.
lit up
A tale
there.
of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out.
They only got
What's
9
that
yards?
mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's
Come on, you gotta hold that block, man. You just let him.
That sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, and for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Second down, Mayfield. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Hold on,
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now. 3-19.
Mayfield now on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Watch it now, Barney.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
Lucky I was talking to my wife, man. I didn't even throw it like that. I was supposed to line that up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He ain't getting that.
Another dangerous throw there.
I don't even know why you even tried
He's already
that.
thrown 2 interceptions here in the
That
first half.
disrespectful
I don't know
pass.
if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing again.
Oh.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Detroit! Gun! Over!
Now Jackson on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll run with Marshall. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, Montgomery.
I keep running past these guys.
Forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They'll run for it with Marshall. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Marshall. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Detroit! Detroit!
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Oh, I left him. Dang. I was right there.
Eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way
I'm
to the
tripping.
3. A very solid gain of 27. They'll run forward Montgomery. And
come on, make them.
Wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Make him spit them that ball up, guys.
There, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz.
I should have wet my feet, man.
Was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He'll get it up the middle, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Keith Marshall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Oh man.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Who get the
Let's
ball
see
ahead?
if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the
How you
coach
go
is
ahead?
walking
No,
that
you don't.
line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch.
Yo, where's my own line at, man?
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Mayfield now. Got some room at the 30. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Give them an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Touchdown.
Give me that.
Nick Chubb, second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. The Browns were able to cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point was successful.
Listen, everything, see, remember, when you play the player of the week, he already got 90 speed. His truck was already high. So the only thing I've been working with when he get points is his elusiveness. And if you got that aggressive tackle on, he's going to break half of those things. You know? Yeah, he was.
Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious.
No, he was spinning everything.
It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe you're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
He's going to air one out.
Thank you.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Oh, come on, man.
Here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And
That's cool.
They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. A give. This is Montgomery. And he's going to fight his way forward.
Ooh, that one guy helped me out.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery.
Oh, come on, man.
Get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ty Montgomery, as the first half is winding down.
That's like they can't stop him. What's up?
Connect on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Oh, I didn't see that. I looked down. I was looking at my phone. What happened?
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
You sure it wasn't the quarterback?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively.
Well, they cheated you on that interception, so that's why they had to give me something back.
Just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just 18 seconds.
Yeah, you're right. Matt guys helped you out.
As they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception.
Look at this.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Play fake. Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they'll take him down.
Oh, man. I couldn't get this. Couldn't get to the sideline.
Timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw, Mayfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So they get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And his throw here is incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath.
It worked earlier. I was hoping that it worked again.
Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our
No, remember, he was wide open.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue.
No. I'm telling you. Look, that was the cross run. And watch. Are you streaming?
It's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically,
what they're doing
is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That goes for a gain of 31. A toss play to Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success
Every-
on first down. Huge difference,
every
as we
yard
know,
counts.
between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hold on, let's watch for me. Hold on.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Green, 39.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Anthony Averett picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And I think the Browns got it. They did. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that. And when they've
See, they
tried
gave that
too
back
hard,
because they cheated
even
me.
in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 22 yards.
Nah, that thing was wobbling out. I see it.
Position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this
Why ain't
one
challenging
away,
it?
and off it goes.
Well, that means that was a guaranteed fumble there. Ooh, he should have. They hit hard out here. He should have fumbled that.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
What did you say? That all what you call in hand grenades or something like that? What's your terminology?
Cover passing routes.
No.
Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
First down, Mayfield. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be...
Come on, man.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
They cheated him.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
They cheated him.
2 running plays go backwards, so what's the call on 3rd and 13 now?
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I knew where you. No, I knew where you thought I was going at. That's why I did that.
For 6, and the Browns
You thought I was gonna go to the outside. I said, I'm gonna fix him this time.
On the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, get off that. Wait, good.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And
It all started from that fumble. That fumble gave me some momentum.
They should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe
That should have been a fumble. His hand was not going. His hand was not going forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I need a repeat.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you.
Looking for right on the deep. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
When I seen that ball lobbed up like that, I was like, oh yeah, that's a pick.
Stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the
Oh, come on, man. Why is my guys not... Why is my guys not... Oh, man.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about that.
Nah, because my guy got almost 3.
Quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where it's just locked in a really bad way.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
While there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
He'll be hit as he releases.
Bring that heat.
And that'll
Bring that heat.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, almost.
Not a big deal on that one. Just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
That's what I'm talking about, Chubb.
First play. Give the quarterback some
No,
confidence.
he was trucking, but he bounced.
It'll set up a
He bounced off. He bounced off him.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
He only got 3 yards off of there. They're making him work for it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Watch it now, Barney.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only.
It was out of bounds. That was a comeback, and he threw it high. I don't know what he was doing.
Feet down here would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one. Just bounds.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Oh, they robbed me, man. He jumped over that.
The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far.
That's not cool.
This will be 3rd and 5.
Hurry up, here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Hold on real quick.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Speaking. How you doing?
A pair of first downs gives him a first and 10 up at the 44.
For you yesterday, my part, I did not know that he had a lien holder on the vehicle still.
Oh, a lien holder on what? My truck is paid off. I got my title.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Yeah, both of my cars is paid off.
Second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Still has it on here.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I was calling, because we still see the lien holder on it. And then I would have to include the lien holder on it.
Oh yeah, if you yeah, I have to tell you, if you want me to send you a picture of my title, I can send a picture to your email. Yeah, my truck's been paid off for what a year now.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Let me see what I can do for you now. You know what? Go ahead and email me a picture of the title.
Okay.
So that way I can proof, and then I can send
all right. Yeah. Let me yeah. Give me about like 15 minutes. I'll go upstairs and go get it. Can you email me just showing it like so that way it'll be right in front of my email so I won't have to search for your name.
Here now is 2nd and 10
Okay.
again from the 41.
It is the 32 at Burlington Donut, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll send you something right now.
All right, thank you. How the heck I need to call them and say, yo, why y'all still got me as a lien holder? Oh, come on, you to the whole. Oh no! I don't even know who I got as a backup. Oh my goodness.
The Browns on third down. They've converted 3
he's
out
still
of
in there
5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Sorry, man, I'll play.
Here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Oh, Monster Crabs, he cool. He back. He'll be back in the game.
They give him 27 yards.
He'll be back in the game.
Third down conversion.
But way to step it up. I don't even know who your name is.
Watch it now, Barney.
They pitch it to Chubb.
Oh, right through that joint. Right through it.
Touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Browns have 6
Yes, it did. Didn't I say it? I said that phone the momentum shifted. Because you was in my behind at first.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, in a drive like that. So you really
This is my second time being you now.
Here comes the Raven offense now.
Man, you ain't coming back, man. You ain't coming back.
They really couldn't get anything going.
If you come back, I'm gonna pop you in when we play Call of Duty every time you spawn.
As a general rule, what they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, Slinger makes it like a quick for real.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Hey, watch this.
Now it's Jackson. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man.
Come on, my guy was for the
big play that time for the Ravens.
He had that, man.
42 yards.
Yeah, like he on.
Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep
Where's my guy at? I'm missing somebody.
This game has the feel of what a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, and the
I seem like I'm missing somebody.
Together, that's what our playbook's gonna look
I'm
like.
I was about to use a timeout.
For both of them. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule.
They did that by himself?
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
On third down, it's Marshall, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
Disrespect. You really think you're going to get it?
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Right, let me make sure I watch for the sling.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down.
Ah, then I say wait for the. I just told y'all what to do, man. They still didn't do it.
Inside the 30.
It was a comeback. I mean, out.
They do indeed convert on fourth. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Jackson now letting one go deep. Got a man. It's caught.
Oh, come on, man.
Touchdown. In for the score. And the Ravens get a bit.
He was out of bounds.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
There, I stopped it. I had it too.
And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. Oh, jumping over.
Oh, somebody got played.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Ooh.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown,
you heard
have to
that,
look
man.
at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo.
That's what I'm talking about.
And what she meant by that,
that's what I'm talking about. Where they stay in that pocket and take that hit.
Slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless.
Where they take that hit?
Without speech.
I seen that heat coming. I said, let me get this ball out quick.
Now a play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think
he ain't back yet.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license.
It just was muscle cramps. We need him back in the game. Because Mayfield would have been able to scramble. Mayfield would have been able to scramble more than that.
They come up 2nd and 10. They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Oh, man, dang, I ran right into that. He gave me opportunity.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few
Hey,
quarters,
he gave me an
you're
opportunity.
eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. There he goes, left side.
Well, we know who's going to be player of the week.
Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 50
offense.
yards. And the Browns add on to their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think
Yes,
they play
I think we are.
There have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the
I was
ability to
definitely
get
doing
better.
that.
Lucky 56.
I don't worry about that, man.
Jackson on first down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good
It
beating.
should have been a fumble there.
With the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
He keep holding on the ball too long.
On second down, here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I don't know why he was looking like that. Oh, you know what? I took my guy to play.
Like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, man. That was nice. It put me off guard. I ain't know where the heck where I needed to stick.
This one goes for 20. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Watch you now, Barney.
Now Jackson on second down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jordan Evans in there to drop
his momentum is
second downs are going to lead to a third and long.
You know what it is? It's his what is this called when he gets
went backwards. It's third and very long.
Yeah.
Gun.
Oh, that's because he just want to be on the Browns.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty,
Calvin Johnson got that one pass. He shut down for the whole game.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I know.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
All right. Where's my guy to stick the running back? There we go.
Watch you now, Barney.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time
I was trying to jump in front of you so that way it'll slow you down. Because he had a step on him.
Again to widen their lead even further. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Browns. And even 40 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal.
Oh, come on, man. He should have been in that.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13
Yeah, you
seconds
didn't want Chubb to get another touchdown, man? For real? It's like that, Skip. All I'm doing is trying to break the record, homie.
The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal?
Oh, come on, man.
And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage.
Good game. You playing on Call of Duty?
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They loved the sun.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open air, that rain can affect us as well, not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is
when I
it
see
that
that
you travel with a laminator?
that should be the play of the game. That kept me in it because you was up by what, 4 at that time, I think it was.
So for the Browns, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign.
No, to use as your 30-yard line, your 30-yard line. I just do a pick.
Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll drop down to 1-3.
Use that your own 30-yard line. So
next
you
week
still
as
have
they
70
head
yards
to
to go.
Houston to take on the Texans. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
My first 2 scores in the first quarter was 2 interceptions, 2 pick sixes. What? I see you trying to tire out my guys. I peeped it. Don't worry, I take it. I definitely take it. What you get on Call of Duty?